This is, of course, your neighborhood news squirrel here, Salvi the Blue Squirrel, who isn't really blue, but that's not here or there. We're going to be talking about some news today, and of course, these are all going to be my opinions. And if you like my opinions and you like what you see, comment down below, like, subscribe, all that fancy stuff that YouTube does. And if you want to watch me on Twitch, I'm the_mad_Salvi on Twitch there as well. Thank you. Reimu Endo is Nijisanji Ien's member of the 3rd generation Etheria. She is with Nina Kosaka, who is of course graduated, Midi Parfait, and Anna Alouette. And why are we talking about them today? They have a bit of news. As you know, they were a part of this whole collab, but they seem to be missing here. Why are they missing? Right here. Notice an apology regarding participating streamer. We regret to inform you that Reimu Endo, Nijisanji Ien, this is for the Rakuten NBA basketball thing, was scheduled to be part of the collaboration, will no longer be participating in it. We sincerely apologize to all the fans who are looking forward to her participation. Details regarding the replacement streamer will be announced later. So they're going to be replacing her with someone else, which makes it seem very fishy. Very kind of, I don't know, maybe she was knocked out of there. Maybe she decided to no longer be a part of it, didn't have time. We don't know. The fact that it just mentions that there's going to be a replacement instead of there just being an open slot and just leaving it like that means that, of course, Nijisanji is looking for money. In the sense of Reimu, yes, you know, there can be people that like, ha ha ha, you know, these things happen. But as I've always been against the Vtuber group, like in the sense of Nijisanji itself, the management, etc., not against the Vtubers themselves. So in continuing with that on my end, I mean, you guys can be whichever way you want, but continuing on that end with my side, I am going to wish them the best. I don't know what circumstances led to this decision. I don't know if it's a positive or negative circumstance that happened. Hopefully, well, no matter what you think about it, hopefully they're healthy. Hopefully they're safe. Hopefully it maybe just was a, you know, scheduling conflict. Eventually, you know, some personal stuff, family stuff, whatever it ends up happening. I still hope and wish for the best for them in the sense of I do not want anything negative happening to them personally. We deeply apologized, and this, of course, says as for the 2nd and 3rd phases of the collaboration, detailed information is scheduled to be released in April. We deeply apologize once again for the change in participating streamers. We kindly ask that you continue support for this collaboration. Thank you very much for your understanding. And of course, the streamers that are participating are these up here. There's going to be a replacement somewhere down the line. I don't know who that's going to be, but it does suck to see that for maybe personal reasons or whatever, someone did have to drop out. We recently had the Rick Astley Never Gonna Give You Up thing that Vshojo did. And of course, there was a blue man in there. There's, of course, Kei-san back there. And you see Matara. And right there, of course, you see Haruka Karibu. As well as Kuro right here. And he has something to say. This is more of a meme thing. This is more of just a fun moment. This isn't anything like big breaking news or anything like that. Let's take a look.
I just couldn't do it on time because it was very tight, the deadline. But it is what it is. Is what it is.
Is what it is.
Any new cover plan this year? Maybe. I did ask the Blue Man to see if he can make me something to try out some stuff.
Blue Man.
You know, Blue Man, give him some love, guys. He's going through some shit.
The Blue Man.
I'm not gonna ask him to I'm not gonna ask for updates and shit when he's going through shit, you know?
True.
Make sure you guys give him big love when you can.
The Blue Man group, no. Blue Man, give Blue Man some
okay,
love.
I'm pushing your face.
So yeah, just give Blue Man some love. Of course, if they're actually going through some stuff, then of course give him patience, which is what Kuro is always doing. He's patient with people, gives them their space, gives them their time, that type of stuff. So that's always great to see. And of course, like I said, this isn't a huge serious thing. It's more just of a passing, letting you see what's going on in the world type of thing. Tokaku from Stellarverse Productions is your Clarity and Crystal tier. What are they doing today? Why am I talking about them today? What is going on with me? Today we're talking about them because, lights up, it's the Musiverse Karaoke Relay. With a cast of 16 phenomenal storytellers, the Musiverse Karaoke Relay combines jukebox musicals and stories that you know and love. And here you go, here are the storytellers for you guys. It's gonna be Lillian, Kitty Spika, Brielle Cookie Box, Serena Starstruck, Tomoe Carmine, Rena Lunette, Usachi Yui, Magical Mamie. The J is very disappearing in that specific type font. Hiyori Mokami, Obake Pam, Ayu, Chiaki Katsumi, SS Isa, and we have Navina Nova, Perry Winkleton, and Tokaku themselves, as is mentioned here on, above my head. You have the guest list: Lillian the Maid. You have, of course, Katie Speak Out, Brielle Cookie Box, Sarah Starstruck, Tomo Carmine, Rina Nunette, Usachi Yui, Magical Mamie, Hiyori Mokami, and of course, continuing on here, Obake Pam, Ale You Can Eat here, Ayu, Chiaki Katsumi, Isa Boat VTuber, SS Isa, Navina Nova, Winkleton, Perry. They're all there. There they're at, in case you want to see what each of them are, who they are, and what they do, and all that kind of stuff. But the point of today is, this is a wonderful relay that they have created. It's going to start on April 13th, 9:20 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, which means, for me in the West Coast, it is 6 in the morning. That is way too early for me. I wake up at 3 p.m. like every sane VTuber in the world. I wake up way late, and that's how it is. Uruka of Phase Connect, the blue music bear of Phase Connect to be exact, is of course having her birthday on April 1st. It already passed, it already happened, but since it is an April 1st birthday, people usually think that it is some sort of joke. So she waited until April 2nd to let her birthday stuff out and have fun and do her stuff as she usually does. She is a goofy one, which is good, which is shown here. Live now, late for my birthday stream. It's on brand. And it's of course, like I said before, it's on April 1st, but people would usually take that as a joke. So she made it on April 2nd anyways. Let's take a look. And yes, it says cursed, a cursed pizzeria. The pizzeria bears, like, Chuck E. Cheese's and all these other Bear Jamboree stuff. Yeah, it is cursed. So that's what she's doing this right now.
Did we have a pizza last year? I don't remember. I don't remember at all. But...
Oh god, her eyes! Those eyes!
Oh no. Oh god. Those driving ones.
The green screen.
With the steering wheel. Yeah. I don't think it's a go-kart though. Happy birthday. Thanks for being so fun and wonderful. Hope you have an amazing birthday. Thank you.
No double ears either. There we go. Of course, you have keychains, you have slings,
the joy of carrying
birthday
a bag
merch
around and being able to just stuff everything you need into one bag. Okay. So,
she's trying her best sales pitch.
and there's an acrylic diorama of the same art, except the...
So here's everything.
Instrument.
Here's everything she has. The desk mat, the critic keychain, the diorama, the Nui keychain, and the messenger sling. It has at least some of what she has there, of course. She is shilling! Gosh darn it, she's shilling. Of course she's gonna shill. This isn't shilling. This is advertisement. There's two different things. There's shilling, which is more annoying, and then there's advertisement. This is advertisement. And here we go. Of course, this is one of those boards that people use for message boards and things like that. So that is very nice to see. I do love that. I do love that those exist, and I am glad that she has a lot of people wishing her well, and of course having fun with her. Here we go. Someone made a game.
Why did Love Conquers always kill you?
Shinzo, I be proud. I feel like I already made him proud.
Oh God. Why? Cursed.
It's a little worm guy.
Is this gonna do damage? No?
I'm ABG Uruka, and I'm 21.
Oh
Is
God.
that doing damage?
ABG Uruka.
3D concerts.
So yeah, she keeps reading this, of course,
I'm
in her
alive
bear suit.
and living
Lots and lots of people were very happy to wish her a very good birthday, a very successful birthday, a very happy birthday, and of course many more for Uruka, because of course she provides a lot of entertainment for people. She is a wonderful woman who does a lot to entertain her fans. Some of these things are cursed, like this one, like the whole lips and eyes thing. Very, very cursed. She uses that on many occasions, as you can tell from here, and she uses that on many occasions. But of course, once again, a happy birthday for Uruka. Vexoria the Suneater says, I'm a master of my own fate now. The whole world will be at my mercy. And
No longer will I be confined to this pathetic little temple. And no longer will I play nice and court these little worshippers from across this puny world.
So yeah, she has her transformation, her magical girl transformation, or evil transformation in this case. Ooh, that actually looks very good. So of course, we're going to continue. She has Waifu Cup is available now for pre-orders. She has that going on because of her new thing. Thank you for coming to my debut. Could not have had this without all of you. Words cannot describe how I feel right now. Thank you for all the love in the lore video, the music video, and cover. For all the support, Gamer Subs Cup, and just for being there. Love you all so much. Going to be do amazing things together. And of course, there you go. That is what she's doing. Yep, that is chat right there. And of course, Vexoria, she was trending when it happened. She was trending as her 2.0 debut. Was something big for everybody to see. It was very nice to see that she was trending right there. She was trending on one of the news things because it has like on the side thing where it's news. She is trending on there. She has her lore video, which we're going to go over a tiny little bit because if not, it would be the lore video itself is 15 minutes. So it's going to be, yeah.
Down to a banquet of consequences. Where are they, Solon? Where are
Oh, this is a whole anime. She's freaking making a whole anime episode. Holy shit.
flocks and hordes of servants and devotees you promised me?
You cannot lash out at the cities, Vexoria. If everyone fears you, who will be left to follow you? This is why we had a plan where we...
Tired of sticking to plans, Solon. I even made friends along the way.
Yep, all the friends she
But
made.
your devices only breed isolation. I never had many allies in my old world. But here, there is a profound sense of loneliness and fear that comes from all this. Why me? Why was I the one cursed like this? One man's plan my entire life.
That's a
Forced to
Honda.
obey. To satisfy the whims of my former master.
I was her former
Dead
master.
God. And even you. In this entire world.
I do like her voice acting.
Hear me, mortals. Hide in your pathetic jungles of concrete and comfort while they last.
So yeah, she became a giantess. She became a giant woman. Look at this. She became big and she, what is she doing to Earth?
So many years. You belong to me now. I will reshape you in my image once I have done this. And you will love it.
Oh dear lordy. She's quite literally eating the sun.
Surprise kept from me. This time, fate will have no hold on me. I want everything, and I will get everything. Today, I free myself from this curse.
There you go. She quite literally ate the freaking sun. She destroyed the sun.
Save you now.
Gosh darn it, she lives up to her name. But yeah, there you go. She's super duper strong. She's a strong lady. And let's take a look at the other things that have popped up. These are all the emotes that were done by the Sotriu for Vexoria. A lot of the artists came out as well. Cultist Solon, which is her husband and the father of her children as well. Lived to be 20 years old before passing away a few years before Vex started streaming. This cat here, they're talking about cat, of course. Vex really wanted a cute new mascot. Bringing Cleo to life was her way of honoring our beloved pet. Yes, people have those beloved pets, those pets where, you know, you want some way of recognizing them, remembering them. And that was one way, of course. We have here more alerts for, you know, chat and things like that. Then, of course, you have some more art that was done by various people. Of course, they were all commissioned by her. This is an amazing piece of art for her new look. And of course, everything. This is Cleo. This is the final kitty. She also has her full rig, a full rig for Cleo. It's so sweet and loving way to honor little Cleo. It is amazing, amazing, amazing look. I am so glad that she was able to get that done for her cat, you know, in memory of her cat. And that she has, man, she did the freaking, those anime things, anime lore videos. Those can take 6 months to a year. And several $1,000s. It ain't cheap. I'm talking about sometimes 5 figures. It ain't cheap. It ain't cheap at all. It ain't cheap in any way, shape, or form. Rica, who was formerly Mel, Yozora Mel of hololive. The only reason I mention it is because some people may not know that she was Yozora Mel of hololive. A lot of people already know it, but some people aren't always in the thick of things when it comes to VTuber news, when it comes to VTuber happenings. And of course, she used to be a part of hololive. She got terminated for a contractual reason. It wasn't anything horrible that she did. She just ended up talking about some stuff behind the scenes that shouldn't have been talked about to friends, the people she trusted. The only reason they got rid of her, they didn't really want to, but they got rid of her because of contractual stuff as well. If a company comes in, and like Nintendo, any of the big ones, and wants to do a sponsorship deal with them, and then they see they kept somebody that broke NDA, even if it was a small break, still a break of NDA, and of course they're not going to like that. But moving on to better things, happier things, you know, all the great things she's been doing as Rica. One of the things is she's going to the Nagoya Mirai Festival in 2025. She also has been already interviewed on NHK Radio, and also I think she's going to have her own little show on NHK Radio as well. Let's take a listen and hear what she has to say.
私が隠れちゃう。
So these are the timings of that's going to be. So yeah.
はい、じゃん。今月のまとめ日程。シャープリカ恋の配信スケジュールです。
So that's the schedule that they're going to have. On the 1st, the 2nd, the 8th, 15th, 22nd, and 29th. They're all going to be there.
スケジュールになってます。4月は第5週まであるので、なんと5回まで配信。
Also, I believe this is also something, admission card. That's going to be our admission card to that, to everything that's going on there, or her admission card in this case. Showing off little things here and there. I'm just scanning for moments because, of course, I don't know all the moments here. But yeah, she does talk about later on. She didn't talk about it directly here, but she does go on and actually mention that, yes, she was interviewed in the past for a show, for, you know, like a radio show, and I think she is going to have something, either a small program or something like that. I believe it's on NHK or NHK Radio. NHK is the national broadcaster of Japan. It's like BBC, that type of thing. BBC or PBS over here in the US, BBC in Britain, that type of thing. So she did have that benefit because even though, you know, she's no longer a part of hololive, she still has connections. She still knows people. There are people who still want to have her. She's still an amazing creator. So people still want to have her as, you know, a representative of theirs or whatever in any kind of event that they have. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. Why do I do this? Because I want it to be a positive space for everybody. Yes, I do some news and some stuff that it may be negative, but I want it to be positive here. So, of course, let's talk about RB or RB VTuber here. They are, in English and also other languages, Chief Engineering Officer of Rotten Blossoms. Here we go. Let's take a look. RB VTuber here. Let's take a look at everything they have. Over here, there are tired but trying personal assistant to Chief Everything Officer of Rotten Blossoms, streaming work and running away with games. So let's take a look at some of their videos they have here. Their most one of their most watched ones is this one here. It does say Supermarket Together, but it's not Supermarket Together. This is actually it looks like Apex Legends.
You're fucking. I'm so fucking mad right now. Fuck this bitch. Where'd they come from? Stop it. Stop shooting me.
And of course, I had that the highest I could. I will probably modify that a little bit and post. I will try to get it a little bit louder for you guys without being too loud, of course. But there it is. There is RB VTuber. Of course, thank you so much for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. and I do hope that this helps you in some way. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.